to lie. It's painful, but something shifted. The thing has stopped recording. Okay, so I know that there's somebody like me out there, somebody like me who has felt like they were meant for something bigger, even though you don't necessarily know what that something is. You've had fear and self-doubt hold you back, and I can say that was me as well for the longest time, but that's not anymore. My name is Zabrik, a 20 something year old bouncing baby boy and a content creator, and welcome to the first episode of actually I don't have any name yet, but let's just pretend I do until I find a real name for it. This is where we are going to explore self-development, productivity, entrepreneurship, and all there is in between. All there is in between, what it really takes to go ahead and achieve your biggest dreams. I uploaded my first video last week, and the feedback I got from you guys were like something I didn't expect. And I want to take this chance to say a big thank you to anybody who watched the video, anybody who subscribed to the new channel, whoever commented and liked and shared the video. I really appreciate you guys, Charlie. I'm not gonna lie, and I can't thank you enough. And once again, welcome back to this channel. I'll leave a link to the previous video in the description, and if you would want to check it out, you can check it out whenever you feel like doing that. To be completely honest, I'm going to be telling you things that are too good to be just kept to myself. However, if anybody asks, tell them we never had this conversation. You're probably wondering, who is this guy and why should I listen? Well, let me tell you a little bit something, a little something that may surprise you, a little confession I call it. Some few months back, I had been talking about starting a YouTube channel. I never really did. I had all the reasons lined up. I was making good money. I was afraid of what people would think of me. I was scared of how I was going to look and sound on camera. Probably stupid as I'm doing it right now. And I also felt like an imposter. But something shifted. You see, a little over a year ago, I lost a couple of major clients and some income sources as well. It was a wake-up call to a little bit of unprofessionalism on my part, and it was painful, and it still kind of is. But as painful as it was, it kind of triggered something inside me, a realization that constantly playing it safe and letting my fears and my insecurities run my life would probably lead me to like a bigger regret in the end, which is getting to the end and wishing I had just tried at least to find out if it was or wasn't something I really wanted to do, or some of us have read this study about the biggest regret of people on their deathbeds, and it's usually not the risk that these people took or something. It's usually the chances they never took, the things that they wanted to do but never really did for some reason. And I don't want that for myself, man. So I started to finally face my fears and just create the YouTube channel and just start. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen to me having a YouTube channel? But it's more than just finally doing it. My reasons and motivations do runs much deeper than I initially thought it would be. On one level, I'm not going to sit here and lie. Fame and money are definitely some motivators, and I won't sit here and act like I wouldn't want to get brand deals and money from having a successful YouTube channel. I want to build a platform where I can share valuable insights, things that people can really connect with, and through that, in the long run, build a platform that can provide me some sort of financial security. Intrinsic motivations mean even more. I want to explore and openly discuss my deepest, darkest thoughts and my insecurities and my thought processes and stuff like that in a way that is way authentic and unfiltered, I guess. For the longest time now, social media has been some sort of Photoshop place where people show you like a glimpse of their happy lives, and everybody is showing one part of their lives. The part where they hang out with their cool friends, the part where they buy fancy clothes and shoes and dresses, dress nicely, go out to fancy restaurants to try fancy food and stuff. The part where they pass their exam and graduate. Nobody is really showing you the other dimensions, where they live alone in boredom for days without seeing their friends. Nobody shows you the part when they stay in the house looking homeless and anyhow and have to make that anguamo and salted beef and pepper and keep the rest in the fridge and eating it the next day because they probably had too little to go eat fancy food in some fancy restaurant. That's where we all are now, and that's where we all have been since social media really started. On this channel, I hope to commit myself to true openness and honesty, especially to myself and to whoever is watching me right now, just so we can all connect on a deeper level. And in weird times, just know that it's absolutely fine to go through some shit, because you're human, just like I am. I'm basically doing this to level up my communication abilities, especially with myself and with others, to become a better listener and more self-conscious. I mean, that's kind of selfish, but how good one. I'll share the things I will learn through books and podcasts and having convos with people who have succeeded, and through my own experiences and trying to get something off the ground. I would share every hard lesson, every win, every loss, every knowledge that I get from these things. Is not going to live in my head. It has to come out, and at least somebody is going to get better from it, somebody who's going to be a part of this process. Ultimately, I hope to play a role in democratizing education around entrepreneurship, personal finance, and self-development, especially for young Ghanaians like myself who are stuck in so many relatable ways. Of course, there are so few resources out there to help Ghanaians, and the traditional path is not really doing it for the boys, So that's my intention for this channel, a place of deep learning, realness, rawness, and I'm not going to promise that it's going to be a perfect right or that I have all the answers to every question. I can only assure that it's going to be one hell of an authentic and messy and inspiring journey that we are going to take together. I will also be sharing some vlogs on here as well to give you both parts of my life, the parts where I can capture on camera and the parts that are just narratable, like this one. I am really grateful to have all of you guys on this journey with me, and I hope the engagements and the comments would help shape the direction of the content I would keep putting on here. So please don't hold anything back, I beg. Let's get to know each other on a more realer level. Let's connect. I can't wait to hear from you guys, chat. I know there's so much possibility and growth ahead when we commit to constantly become the best versions of ourselves. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for sparing me your time. And once again, Alhamdulillah. See you guys in the next video next week. Catch you. Peace out.